We get to do our first baling today. I'm excited. Welcome back, folks, to Farm Sim 2025. I'm Soopa-Dave, and today we're going to give you a quick update what's going on. Our sawmill's still going. It's still producing. And, yeah, our house is starting to look more like a house. It is on the wood stage yet. So later in this month, if I remember, we're going to have to check and see what it's going to need for the next building progress. Also, let's hop over to field 82, right? This is 82, right? Yeah. I always get this one and 83 mixed up. We are ready to harvest and bale today, guys. That is a big thing. It's going to be a huge episode. So, I don't even know what we're going to be able to do. First, we're going to have to do mowing. This is going to be uncharted territories here because of the equipment, being able to make sure we can do the right stuff. So let's grab over here. We're going to go to mowers. It has to be a light mower. Obviously, and a low horsepower one. These ones are all too high. That one, too big. Oh, we do not want to hand push it if we can help it. Yeah, we do not. That's an 80 horse. There's a 1.9 that only needs 26, but I feel like 435 kilograms hanging off of the back of that thing is going to tip it over. Oh, here's one. And it's relatively cheap. That might be it. What one do we go with here? This one's actually lighter and does a little bit wider. It requires more horsepower. But honestly, I think we're probably okay. This is an old, I know these as sidebars, but I think they're called cutter bars. This, let's hope, please don't tip over. Moment of truth. Don't tip over. Oh, we might actually be able to do this today. We might actually be able to bail. Yeah, this, let's just see here. Ooh, yeah, this might take a minute to do this field, but if this works, I'll be happy. And also, right now, our number on the field is what for precision farming? I think it updates after we harvest. I think. Alright, let's see if we're going to be able to do this. Okay. Oh, wow. This is going to be a for real minute. So, these sidebars, one of the reasons they don't use these things, they're super dangerous. You wouldn't want to have your Kanko out in front of one of these. Not going to be good for said Kanko. But this is the way. True story. This is how a lot of the farmers knock down their grass, right? For baling before. Also, our big question today, is there going to be a baler we can use? Because I really don't want to... Yeah, I'll be honest, guys, I really don't want to have to lease a tractor. We're trying to do this all with Old Red. The whole year with Old Red. Obviously, we need a harvester too, but I want to do the majority of this with Old Red. I think that might be a thing. We'll have to see. This is going to take a minute. By the way, I do know people still use these sidebars. And they are good for things. They're particularly good for even around normal fields to do under fences. Like if you got a fence line, you can still slide these under fences. So These are still used, I should say, just not by big farms anymore, or people that like safety. Uh, you could imagine how bad these are. The fact that this has a cover on the back makes it realistic. That white cover, this is on a real farm. Some farmer would have taken it off and not put it back on. OSHA would have a heyday on most farms, to be honest, and that's why a lot of farmers I know are missing either full appendages or parts of them. Is shenanigans like this. So what I'm going to do here, guys, I'm going to be mowing for a solid minute, I think. We're going to mow this whole thing down. I didn't say it was going to be a race. It's going to take a few minutes. Also, like I said, the big question mark is are we going to be able to bale us? Besides, tedding and raking. Can we? I think the biggest question, we could probably rake and we can probably tedder. Are we going to turn this all into grass and bale it, or are we going to turn it into hay and bale it? And can we find a baler that we can run? That is a serious dilemma upcoming for us. Let me get this cut, and we will figure that out together, folks. Also, you genuinely would not want to run over your grass before you cut it too. So you'd want to cut a path, then use that for your tractor to keep cutting, like what we are doing. As you can see by the clock, this has taken a little bit. Not too crazy, but this is a big field, and it did take a minute. So one other thing, guys, I know we could, give me a second here, let's finish up here, and I know some people are probably mentioning it a few episodes back. I don't know yet, I haven't seen comments. For me, it's actually still in easily May yet, but we could be using steering assist, to do our lines. Now, for me, I'm personally trying to only do that for newer tractors, because older tractors would never have that realistically. So I know that sounds weird to you guys, but I have these weird realistic rules that I do have. And as you can see, our score went from 62 to 90 cutting that. And as you can see, we're now getting a 9% increase to our sell prices when it comes to that. I will say we need to get... We are going to TED part of it. Not all of it, just part of it. So that one is 4.4 meters. Do we risk going for that one, or do we take the safe bet? I think we go risk this one. Let me go pick this up from the shop and try it. We should run it. We got 30 horse, so we'll check it out. Wonderful news. It didn't flip our tractor over when we hooked it up, but it has tires, so I'm pretty sure I could have dropped it down and been okay anyway. Turn on. Oh, we're gonna have to rake that back in. Oh, this is actually not gonna be too bad. I think, though... Yeah, I think we're gonna do half of this field. Yeah, that'll work right there. We're gonna do half of the field. Yeah, we're gonna do half. We're gonna TED half the field. Reason being is we need grass and hay right away, because if we want to get into sheep, honestly, grass is probably the better option, or it used to be, because it's less work. And honestly, we could have harvested outside of the field, but I think that would have hurt our rate. But as you can see, that score, it might go down a little bit, but eventually we could get it higher by getting better equipment, more efficient equipment, more precise equipment. At least that's the way it was in the past. So, also another thing that is considered, I think, in precision farming is fuel usage. Well, it says it is anyway. We'll see if that is. But when we get more equipment, spend less time on this field. And also, when we go ahead and refertilize this field, which we're going to have to, we are going to use, maybe try to get into a manure and slurry spreader. So it'd be interesting to see if that affects our score at all. So definitely, I'll be honest, hitting 93 is huge. I thought it would be like 90 maybe the first time. Uh, but we didn't also have to plow, so that might be helping us as well. We'll definitely see here as our scores. But you can see 90, 93 versus the other side being 60. Now we haven't harvested the other side, and that's going to play a major effect. So, by the way, if you don't know what this tedder is doing, it's just drying the grass to turn it uh, into hay. Hay is just really dried grass, is all it is. So, and then we don't have a way to do silage. Oh, I did not think about that. Ooh, maybe our next crop of grass, we worry about silage. This one, we don't necessarily have the ability, and I think we don't have the room. I think we would have to go about, yeah, we might have to do a silo bunker for silage, to be quite honest with you. That may be the only thing I can think of. Huh. Yeah, that might be the only thing I can think of right now. Now our next step is going to have to be to rake it up into piles for our baler. What do they call it in the game? Oh, windrowing, but really it's raking. Can we get there we go, windrowing. I think we're going to be pretty limited here as well on what we can do. We have that one, that's 20 horse. Ooh, that one's 30 horse. And not much more expensive. 120, 50, 80. A hand windrower. Ooh, 35 horse. Oh, do we risk it? 19,000. I'll be honest, if we're gonna risk it, we have flat land, we're only 500 horse short, or 5 horsepower short. I I don't like risking stuff normally, but we're only 5 horsepower short. Let's do it. Oh, it's a little big. This may have been a dumb idea. We're definitely going to learn something. Whether we can use this thing or not. Okay, tractor's not tipping over. Big bonus. We'll see if we get to the field. That's the second bonus. We may have bitten off more than we could chew on this one. It was a little bit bigger than I thought it was going to be. Lower windrower. Oh, we can use it. Okay. I am pleasantly surprised. Oh, and look at that nice little neat pile. Oh, can we get it? Let's do on 80, 180 on our degrees. Oh, that is wonderful. Can we turn? We'll grab anything that's not necessarily. Oh, we're making mistakes. Let's lift this back up Shenanigans are afoot, guys. We're gonna try to do this and get everything into the field where we can see it. Let's go back and line this up. Alright, there we go. We should be able to see everything here. Oh man, this might have been huge. Can we? Nope, we're good there. Can we grab everything here? Just like that. Let's go on 0 degrees now. We'll make sure we're picking everything up from the outside as well. Although, really, you should really rake from the inside out. You don't want to be driving over your piles, and second of all, you could get a nice, neat pile and wreck it by, being dumb. By going over it a second time when it's on the outside. So, not my smartest maneuver ever. Can we... Oh, this might not be the greatest maneuver here. Taking farm equipment through. Yeah, like that. Let's go ahead. We're back in the field. Oh, we're going to have to take a wide one, aren't we? For outside. So, a lot of different wind rakes or wind rowers out there. I call them rakes because that's all they're doing. You're raking the grass into one area. A lot of different styles. This style really is pretty common when I was a kid. I don't know if it's still common anymore. Also, we have enough power to run it, not necessarily enough power to turn it. Okay, we're going to try to not mess up that outside one. This in theory should go pretty quick and seamless, guys. Now, we're going to have a line where obviously the hay and the grass meet. That's okay. The baler hopefully will know the difference, and we can do it. We can make that change when we're on the baler, to be honest. Do we actually want to just... Yes, this is what I mean about going through stuff again. Actually, that's not a terrible option to clean that up. Come on. Alright, this shouldn't take too long, guys. Let me rake this up. And we'll be on to the big moment of truth, the baler. We're definitely probably going to need a new shed here soon. We'll run out of spots to put stuff. Now, real moment of truth. Can we run a baler? Is there a baler that we can run? Round baler would be nice, but I am highly thinking none of these will work, right? There's a 70. We can't risk that. Well, this is a 45. I don't think we can risk that either. That's a little too much. If it's 40, I might try it. I think 45, we probably can't even attach that thing. That's a 50 horse. We're looking for low horsepower. Oh, well, I guess by hand is pretty low. 51. Ooh. Oh, there's a 30 and there's a 30. Okay. Which one is lighter? I think we're gonna go... This one doesn't tell the bale size on it. Yeah, and it's 1.5 tons. This one's lighter, requires 1 less horsepower, and tells us what the bale is at least. Back part, smooth sheet metal. We'll do that. I think everything there is good. Let's just hope we can actually run this thing. Let's hope we can run it. This is the moment of truth. Let's unfold this thing. We definitely don't have the power to run a bale trailer behind it. Also, that you see on the right hand side, square bale twine. Yeah, that's new. That's a good sign. We're moving. Oh, yeah. We should lower it, right? That would be smart, Dave. All right, let's lower the pickup. Are we making bales? I don't know. Oh, yep, we are. Now, is it going to confuse it? Oh, we're making a mess, aren't we? Ooh. It's going to switch over to grass. It did, so that it does know the difference between grass and the hay. It doesn't mess it up. Oh, that is fancy like. And we have that John Deere baler trailer. So uh, that auto baler trailer. So that will be handy because let's be honest, I could pick these all by hand, and I think a lot of time I probably would, but for our sanity, I don't think I'm going to. That would be a pain in the butt. We get to the big bales, I'll manually move them a lot. These ones, not so much. I am thoroughly relieved, though, that, yeah, I can run. Oh, and that square bale twine doesn't seem to be going very fast. But I am thoroughly, oh, and I should be doing the inside again. You want to do the outside first? Thoroughly thrilled that we can run this baler, it looks like. Oh, and it looks like we might have to go over a few spots because I got to focus here. Anyway, I think we're going to do a bale montage here, folks. I am guessing with this wagon, I would not wanna. I definitely don't think I'd want to go up a hill right now because we have 55 bales. I think. Let's look at them. How many? 500. Oh wow! So yeah, 25,000 in grass or in bales between hay and grass. Can we? Oh, that's not our hay place, is it? Let's turn over here. Oh, let's not get stuck. And we want to unload bales. Oh, we can do this whole thing where it shifts it to the side. Oh. And then unload bales here. Oh. Okay, well, I'll move them two bales. That ain't bad. That's pretty cool. This thing, the bale trailer, obviously quite handy. Can you let me grab it, you crazy thing? Guys, that was one of my biggest worries, was could we complete the whole baling process with small equipment? This is the most rebellious bale I've ever seen. There we go. And we can. I might have to switch that back for straps for help moving pallets around. Anyway, guys, we got her done. Let's check our score. Super awesome day on the bales. Now, one thing too, let's get off of precision so we can visit there really quick. We're gonna have to put some fertilizer down now, but you can see our pH is still good, so we won't have to lime. Honestly, fertilizing this next month might be one of our main priorities because grass grows quick. It might be back in another 2 months here. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful day. I will see you folks next time.